What's the word, class? Feel me? It's Pimp G's, and today I'm gonna be filling in for the drill professor. I'm gonna be showing you guys a little bit of some, you know what I'm saying? Now, if you guys unfortunately don't have the facilities to be as gifted as I am with the ladies, and you need those B tags done ASAP, I got a little something to show you. Now, for me, the Pimp G's himself, I get a B tag just like that. I'll call up your mother, I'll call up your auntie, I'll call up your cousin, and I'll most definitely call up girl next door. Ask me for a B tag, have it delivered to my meal in T-2. Now, I know you guys probably stink, probably don't got no friends, probably just in the crib making beats all day, not going to the gym, and just OD plumpy and mad obese, feel me? Over here looking like Lizzo. I can't even say like Lizzo because apparently Lizzo fat shaming like she's skinny, so she must believe that she's skinny. With that being said, let's dive into it. Now, B tags are very important. B tags are how you're gonna make your stamp and how people are gonna recognize the beats that you make when you get those placements. Now, there's a lot of B tags in the community that are very notable. I ain't gonna go off any of them because I'm not a dick rider. You shouldn't be a dick rider either, but you know what I'm talking about. Whether these people paid for their B tags, got their B tags from a lady friend, or recorded the B tag themselves, you never know. That ain't none of our concern. I'm gonna put y'all on to a very useful website called Yarn. Yarn is the place where the professor got his B tag from, and is where I'm gonna be showing you guys you can get a B tag from pretty easy and pretty simply in this short video. For instance, my name is Pimp G's. What do I do if I want to find a B tag for me? What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go over to Yarn. This is the website for Yarn. I'll tell the professor to leave the link down below for you guys. We're gonna go into Yarn. We're gonna get into the search tab and we're gonna type our producer name. I like to go by Pimp. So we're gonna put in Pimp. Now, what Yarn basically does is it'll pull audio clips from movies and TV shows and just media in general, and they will show you stuff that includes your word that you specified or your phrase that you specified in the search box. You can go anything from movies, music, TV, and trailers. Obviously, I'm not sponsored by this place, all right? I'm just trying to help y'all out. What I like to do is I like to watch these captions, and I look for ladies, of course, you feel me? A lady's voice always sounds sweet on the track, feel me? So we just gonna keep scrolling until we find something nice. I'm seeing damn pimp, that could be nice. I got some potential. Keep going down, and I'm just kind of opening new tabs with these right here. You feel what I'm saying? We got this one from the Boondocks. You know Boondocks love the pimp. That one episode for me. All right, so we done found about 4 different audio clips that we could probably use. So we're gonna go and preview them right now. Now, first off, we got damn pimp from What Do We Do in the Shadows? Brain Scramblies.
Damn pimp.
Now this one's not bad, but I don't really know. We could keep going.
Pimp named a pimp named Slickback.
Nah, that's nah. I'm not feeling that at all.
He's my pimp.
I like this one. This one's cool too.
You're just a pimp.
Nah. You can kind of just go through all these audio clips on yarn.io for me. Just keep, you know what I'm saying, just opening stuff and listening to things that will probably sound nice on B tags, feel me? And then, so let's say I want to use this clip from the Boondocks, right? I'm going to go over here to this download icon right here. It's green. Gonna click
He's
that.
my pimp.
And then you can do save video as, right? Save the video. Then you want to go to Mp4 to Mp3 converter online so you can convert video to audio. Once we got that in there, we're going to click convert. Also tell the drill professor to leave a link in the description with this website right here. All right, now we can just click download and then boom, we've got the Mp3 file. So now that you guys have extracted and gotten your B tag and whatnot, I'm gonna hand it over to the drill professor and he's gonna show you what to do in FL Studio to make it sound nice. What's going on, class? Malito, the drill professor here, and we're gonna show you how to mix this B tag here. So now that you've obtained your B tag from yarn.io, appreciate the pimp for showing us this tutorial.
He's my pimp.
So now we've got it fit to time. Now I recommend you stretching your beat tag along a certain amount of bars. So let's say, for example, you have a loop or you have a collab beat where somebody needs your beat tag to put in the FLP. It's easier to place when it's nice and synced up to the grid lines and not like, you know what I'm saying, all over the place. So we got to make sure it's synced up. Once it's synced up, we place it where we want it to be at.
He's my pimp.
So we know we want it to be right there. Now what we can do is we can send this to a mixer track, right? Any of them, it doesn't matter. And then we're gonna put some effects on this. So first effect I like to put first and foremost is obviously gonna be reverb. So we're gonna put this reverb up here. Make sure you save in slot 10. And throw this reverb there.
He's my pimp.
So now what I like to do is I like to increase this size all the way up so we can get a little bit of an echo, and then we can multiply the bass by a little bit.
He's my pimp.
Turn up the wet knob just a little bit, ever so slightly, until we really get a good mix.
He's my pimp. He's my pimp.
Also add a little bit of Fruity Convolve on here. What I did was I turned the wet knob just down a little bit, turn the dry level down a little bit just to kind of balance it out. You don't need too much of this because too much of this is just gonna sound trash. Then it's just gonna turn into ambiance and it's gonna be too weird. You can't even make out what they're saying.
He's my pimp. He's my pimp.
So once you got some reverb and you got some convolver on it, convolver is just reverb, just kind of like a little bit easier to work with. So now we're gonna put some delay on there.
He's my pimp. He's my pimp. He's my pimp.
Now I like to have the delay be. Damn, am I getting interrupted by my delay plugin? Anyway, I like to have the delay knob to be about 8 bars for the time. You want to definitely put this wet knob down a little bit.
He's my pimp. He's my pimp.
So what that will do is it will just make it echo. Now, if you want the delay to not be delaying for that long, you're just gonna turn down this level knob under the feedback tab right here, just to make sure that it's not echoing for the entirety of the beat.
He's my pimp. He's my pimp.
So we can turn this level knob just up a little bit.
He's my pimp. He's my pimp.
All right, now once we have that, what we're gonna do is we're gonna mute out all the instruments in the track and we're going to press export on this part right here. The way that we can do that is we can right click the track that the beat tag itself is on, in this case track 11, and then we can click consolidate tracks from track start. Now ideally you're not gonna have a beat with instruments on this, so I kind of messed that up a little bit. So just move it to one with no instruments on it, and then you can do the exact same thing, and then it will give you your beat tag.
He's my pimp. He's my pimp. He's my pimp. He's my pimp.
So now you guys can obviously hear the difference, that we got the entirety of this thing mixed up with all our effects and whatnot. So now what we can do is we can stretch this out. With all this delay, this will sound good at about 5 bars in length. We can obviously shorten it if we want to as well, to make it 2 bars or 4, whatever the case may be. It's up to you. Also make sure this always stays on auto. This sampling mode has to be on auto so that the pitch doesn't change. So that's a beat tag right there. So let's say it was a collab between the pimp and the professor, you'd have this.
All right, Professor, I'll see you then. I'll see you then.
He's my pimp. He's my pimp. He's my pimp.
If you guys enjoyed this little supplemental lecture video and you found it helpful, if you guys had any more questions about beat tags in general and the mixing, or you had some pointers for me when it comes to beat tag mixing, because I am pretty new to this, please leave them in the comment section below. Submissions are going to close for the beat grading video very soon, so make sure you guys are getting all your FLPs into my email, malitoproductions@gmail.com, so you guys can be included in the video. Now, I didn't cover this last time, but there may be a prize for the first place winner with the highest grade in the beat grading video, so make sure you guys are sending in those FLPs if you want a chance to win. And with that being said, class is dismissed.